Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matt, and boy has it been a long time since I've gotten to talk to any of you about anything, because there has been a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, and that's why I've been gone for quite a while, and I'm here to talk to you about everything that's been happening, because there's a lot of exciting stuff, and there's a lot of awesome stuff coming in the future of this channel now that I am settled into a new place. That has been the big thing that has taken up the majority of my time recently, is that I've actually moved to a new apartment in town, and it is awesome. I am loving it. It is nice and cozy. It is not huge, it's not tiny, it's just the right size, and I am in love with it. I am having such a good time here getting pretty much everything set up. There's still a few more things to do. I am getting my office set up still. I am almost done with that part, but I still have a few more things to do. Probably a bit more sound dampening, because it is a small room with hardwood floors and really reflective surfaces. I've put up some stuff to try to dampen the sound, but you might still be able to hear a slight echo. I'm not entirely certain how this is going to edit out, so this is going to be a learning experience. So let me know if you can really hear any echo. I would really appreciate any feedback on that aspect, but I think for the most part I got a lot of it handled. Anyways, like I said, I've moved into a new apartment. That has been the thing that's taken up most of my time. There's been a lot of, furniture and all the other stuff, and then getting everything set up and getting into a routine and getting the cabinet stocked and the pantry stocked and all the other stuff done. But it is coming along pretty well, and I finally got my office to the point where I can sit down and start recording some things. And this is where we're going to start talking about some things that have been happening to me lately, because the other thing that has prevented me from being able to record videos is that my computer decided to take a dive right before I moved, because the first thing I was going to do is set up my office and really start trying to get more videos out and keep things going, but there was a storm and the power flickered, and it was on a power strip. My computer was plugged into a power strip, so it was protected from that, but the power turning off and then back on did something with my power supply, which fried my graphics card, and then my motherboard was damaged, and I had to replace the power supply. I had to replace 3 components. So I got a new power supply, and I got a new motherboard, and then that's when I learned that my graphics card was bad, because I would plug in my 1080 and my computer wouldn't boot up at all. But if I did not have a graphics card in the computer, or if I plugged in my old 760, it would boot up just fine. So my 1080 was bad, so I am currently in the process of getting it replaced from EVGA, who is already sending it back. It left California Saturday. So I should be seeing it by Thursday at the latest, so I'll get it just in time for Call of Duty World War II. So that's been the big thing that's really been kind of affecting things. You can probably tell my Titanfall gameplay in the background isn't the highest of quality in terms of graphical fidelity, but that's because my computer, the 760, can't really run Titanfall 2 at the best of settings, whereas my 1080, I could max everything with no problems whatsoever. So besides that, there's also some other cool stuff going on, like this apartment, because it is in town. I have significantly better internet. It is literally 15 times faster. Literally 15 times faster than my previous internet. I'm getting 60 down and about 12 up, roughly, and it is so much better. So my quality of gaming is getting much better. I can definitely tell a huge difference when I got back into some Titanfall 2. I noticed I was landing shots a lot better. People weren't warping around. It really felt like I was back with my other internet when I lived in Canada, when I had the really good internet when I was first making videos. So it feels really good to have that back again. So that's going to be something really exciting, because it's going to mean that I'm going to be able to start streaming here again really soon. I don't know when I'm going to get into that, but I am going to have the capability to just turn on OBS and just start streaming whenever I feel like it. Probably stream directly to YouTube instead of Twitch, but I'll be able to stream. So if I want to sit down and capture footage, let's say I want to make like a Titanfall video and I have to get so much footage, I can just stream while I'm getting that footage, and we can have a good old time doing all that stuff. There's all sorts of things I can do, so that is an option that is opened up to me in the future. I don't know what kind of streaming schedule I'll be able to obtain, because like I said, I still have my 9-to-5 job, or I should say my 6 to 2:30 job, and I have a lot of other responsibilities in my day-to-day life that I need to worry about, but we'll see if we can get like a couple of nights a week or something. Maybe I can get something worked out with that. So those are all of the big issues that affected me. And oh, on a side note, because I replaced so much hardware in my machine, primarily my motherboard, Windows did not want to be activated anymore. It basically deactivated and said, you need to activate Windows because you've changed so much hardware. This is now a new computer in our eyes, or at least in the eyes of Windows. And I tried to activate it, but it turns out my key was an upgrade key from Windows 7 to Windows 10. So my upgrade key did not work, my Windows 7 key did not work, so I had to buy a new copy of Windows because I changed my motherboard. So all of that damage cost a lot of money in the end, because I had to replace the power supply, then the motherboard, and replacing the motherboard caused me to have to replace my operating system license. So, you know, that was a good thing. That was fun. But things coming up in the future, Destiny 2, I was kind of hoping to be able to like hold off on it a little bit until I got my new graphics card, but the thing is, Call of Duty World War II comes out the day after I get my graphics card back by the estimated delivery date. So I'm going to have to try to delve into some Destiny here pretty soon and get some of that out of the way before Call of Duty drops. And then once Call of Duty hits, I'll delve into that quite a bit as well. And I have some other things down the pipeline that I'm kind of looking at doing that I'm excited to get into. So some Magic the Gathering stuff, and probably do some more, try to find some more Halo content that I can get into. All sorts of fun stuff. I now have the capabilities to do so, and I just need to finish getting everything set up. But I just want to let you all know where I've been for a little bit, and that's pretty much all I've got to talk about. So if you have any questions, let me know, and once again, please tell me if you can hear any sort of echo or anything in the background. I would really appreciate it. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. My name is Matt, and I'll see you here pretty soon.